Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Glad to have you here. Been a little bit tricky for me putting this all together today. Mercury's just turned retrograde, and I've had all kinds of little Mercury kind of communication issues. So the fact that you and I are even doing this is a small miracle, and I thank the universe for it. Hope it finds you in good shape as we get ready to move into a brand new year, 2023. Just a little ways away, but knocking up against the door, that's for sure. So this is the audio tarot reading that focuses on manifesting. Because of that, it focuses on you, and because of that, it is a different kind of tarot reading than any other kind of tarot reading that you have, because what I'm trying to do is to help you improve, strengthen your imagination, which is the single most important thing that you need to be able to manifest. And any good tarot read, any good astrological read, or psychic reading, whatever, has one job, and that is to pique your imagination. Everybody lives their own lives. We're on a separate path. We're born alone, we die alone. That's the way it works, right? That path puts all different kinds of things in front of us. Some that we can access easily, some that we have to work for. But what a good tarot read, and especially when we're talking about manifesting, what that good tarot read should bring to you, thoughts, ideas, feelings that stem from your imagination that allow you to activate your power. A good read should make you more powerful. Should be clear, concise, and that's the reason for doing the audio. I don't want to get sidetracked with watching cards or any kind of motion on the screen. You are seeing the complete tarot spread. That's all it's going to be there. I want you to listen. You can get up, walk around. You still can listen. It's my job to put the parts and pieces together for this cosmic jigsaw puzzle that you call manifesting your life. So let's get to it. Bottom row, center card, it's the Oracle card. It's Loyal Heart. Now, one would conclude in a normal tarot reading, oh, well, geez, that means somebody special is coming into your life. And that may be the case. That may be the case. But that special person coming to you may be you. One of the things that should be obvious to people who are paying attention over the past 3 years, most especially, although it was going on probably your entire life, we have been systematically disconnected from ourselves. Why? Because that makes us weaker. That gives us less power, gives us less control, gives them more power, gives them more control. That's the whole point. Control you. So they need to have you disconnected from your spirit, your emotions, your thoughts. Just kind of jumble it all up and you're lost. So the Loyal Heart for me says, yes, it could be somebody coming into your life, especially in 2023, but I think what it's talking about is putting that loyal heart to you. Love yourself. And I know I say that a lot in my readings. Are you doing it yet? I know you're working on it, maybe, but are you doing it yet? It's one of the most difficult things in the world that we know to do. And because of that, since our world starts with us and works outward, if you don't love yourself, you can't really love anybody else. You need somebody else, but loving, that's a different story. So for me, the Loyal Heart means that you are loyal to you. You are connecting mind, body, spirit to you. You're going to get a little help. Bottom row to the left all the way, Knight of Swords. Knights always bring gifts, and the Knight of Swords brings incisiveness, knowledge, acting with certainty. There is something coming to you. It could be a private revelation in a moment of meditation, or sitting in a car, or doing anything, any place, and this thought will hit you. It will be just like you see the guy on the horse, full speed ahead. And we emphasize that by the card next to it, the Sun. The Sun is the best of all cards, although I think the Fool might be certainly competition for it, but the sun illuminates. It clarifies. It brings success. And the reason it brings success is because it clarifies. Take full moon, beautiful full moon, and compare it to a noontime sun on a clear, cloudless day. No comparison, right? I mean, they're each pretty neat in their own way, but with the sun, you see and feel everything. With the moon, you have to kind of intuit a little bit. So, as you're trying to connect yourself, literally, loyal heart, you are going to get some sort of an inspiration. It may come from inside you, outside you, doesn't make any difference, but boy, is it going to fire you up. The next card over is the Lovers. It's the choice. You're going to have to make a choice. And it will have to do, again, with loving yourself. Because remember, it all starts with us, right? So if you're looking for that love of your life, you be the love of your life for yourself. And it doesn't mean narcissism. Narcissism is a lack of love, masked, hidden as love or power or whatever. But you can see it. It's obvious. So the Lovers say you got a choice. The Lovers say there's a relationship that can form. There is harmony here. But you have to make a choice. Which way do you go ahead to love yourself? Don't worry, you're going to get the Eight of Wands right next to it. And the Eight of Wands is speeding up information. That goes back to that Swords card. The Knight of Swords. Something will come to you. And I don't know that it's going to make a lot of noise. I don't think it's going to be a loud situation. I don't think it's going to be a revelation. The skies will part. I think it's going to be quiet. But it will be profound. And because it is the Eight of Wands, come and go very quickly. So it's a situation that you have to be locked into, you have to pay attention to, you have to be looking for. But it is a chance to add enthusiasm, joy, connection to your life. That's what the Eight of Wands is all about. It's connecting. So is the Lovers. And the Sun and Knight of Swords just simply brings you this. How can I get closer to me? How can I love me better? And then you have the Lovers card and the Eight of Wands helping you to pull those parts and pieces together. Let's go up top. Far left side, upper row, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Okay? It's learning new skills. And of course, pentacles are things that we value, not simply money. Things that we value. So, whatever might be important to you, it doesn't make any difference. It's important to you. And that's the key. If it's simply money, I feel sorry for you. I know we need it. We live in a 3D world. But stop and think about what money buys. Doesn't buy health, doesn't buy love, doesn't buy happiness. So, what does it buy? Things. Oh, okay. And so we settle for things, and because we're settling for things, there's a discontent all over the world. People have things, but they're not happy. They're not happy. And when things are taken away, they're upset because things are taken away, but they're still not happy. You know, the people pushing this agenda that we're dealing with in the world right now, they say that you're going to have nothing and you're going to be happy. Maybe they'll be right. You get trapped into the things, which is, by the way, they're trapped. They want you to pay attention to things, because if they own you, they got everything they need. So the Three of Pentacles says, wait a minute. Let me review what's really important in my life. I need to lock in, to learn, to pay attention to what's really valuable to me. Of course, it's going to mean I have to make a decision, the Two of Swords, and right now I'm having a heck of a time because as unhappy as I am with my life, even with all the things that I have, and remember, everything that you own owns you. You got a car, you got to maintain it. Sorry, got insurance, got new gasoline, got tires and oil change, all that stuff. House, you got to repair all that stuff. So whatever you own owns you, and you got to realize that stuff. That's part of the Three of Pentacles, understanding what your values are, and then making a decision. Where do you want to go with this? Do you want to live a life that is so overburdened with things that there's no room for you, that you can't be connected to you, you have to be disconnected to exist? Or do you want to change it? Well, the Fool card says, hey, wait a minute. Let me step out in faith. I know it's a little shaky, I know, but I got good stuff. I got the Knight of Swords sending the inspiration to me. I got the Sun energizing me. I can make a decision quickly and move forward with a new set of values. I can choose to be connected to me. I don't know what the end result is going to be. It doesn't matter. I'm going to step forward in faith, which is, I think, what the Fool is all about. If you've followed my tarot readings before, I don't think the Fool is a fool. I think the Fool is a very spiritual card. And to kind of underline that a little bit, we have right next to it on the very far right side, upper row, the Chariot. What is the Chariot all about? It's about intuition. It's about a sense of spirituality. It's direction. It's self-control. It's focus. Here you have what looks like a gal, a lady, sitting up on this chariot. She has two Sphinx dogs, whatever the heck these things are. I never know. And she's moving forward in a specific direction that she chooses, but she doesn't have any reins on these animals. It is her willpower. It is her choosing to be connected to herself, the difference, and sets up the direction. So that the final card in the reading, as is always, is a vice versa card going forward. And again, it's the Knight of Swords. The second Knight of Swords in a reading. Anytime you get two, because I use 4 different decks in a reading. Anytime you get 2 or more of the same card in the reading, that's very important. The Knight of Swords is hugely important. It's incisiveness, intelligence, acting with certainty. There we go back to the Fool card again. Acting with faith. I want to connect to myself. I'm not happy. I got all these things, many of which are being taken away from me, by the way, but I got all these things. They never brought me happiness. They're never going to bring me happiness. I got to choose differently. I have to choose better. I have to choose wisely. And that's what the whole thing is about. Some piece of inspiration will come to you. It will not stick around forever. It will be kind of an in and out sort of a situation. You need to be aware. You need to pay attention. Get connected to you. You have a chance. You have the possibility. And you're up and expand beautifully, which is a great way to celebrate 2023. That's it. That's the read for today. Hope that was helpful for you. Be back tomorrow with another, technology willing, another manifested me, if not. The next time you and I have a chance to get together and do a little manifesting together with tarot, I always look forward to it. Let's do so. Let's take the opportunity. Let's stay connected. Stay with today's Loyal Heart message. So between now and then, peace and blessings.